That's the title of my sermon today: Crucified, Sanctified, and Satisfied. I've seen some crucified people. I've seen some, sanctified people, but I hadn't seen a lot of satisfied people. And I don't understand why. I had one preacher tell me, well, I just didn't get saved like you. I said, well, maybe you didn't get saved. Maybe you were homiletical, hermeneutical, philosophical, theologically taught. You may know a lot about God, but do you know God? You see what I'm saying? A lot of people say, I know Jesse the Planter. No, you don't. You know about me. Now, John Hagee knows me because we fellowship together. We've talked together. We've been on ships together with water inside the boat. Don't never talk about the Titanic when you're about ready to go on a cruise. Hallelujah. And we were men. We sent our wives out there to find out where that water was coming from. Hallelujah. So how do you know someone? Well, you fellowship with them. When I first met Kathy, I knew about her. But as I began to date her, then I began to fellowship. I really began to know her. Then I got married, and I got revelation upon revelation. And she did too. And we've been married quite a while, and we're still learning things about each other. It's really amazing that you'll never know every secret of a woman's heart. And a woman will never know where all the places a man can hide his money. That's all I'm going to say about that. I want to deal with this verse here, Galatians 2:20. I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. Now that verse tells me, if you're taking notes, write this down. Christianity is a religion of personal pronouns. See, we've been taught religion, but have we met Christ? Christianity is a religion of personal pronouns. Paul says, I am crucified with Christ. He says, Christ lives in me. Christ loved me. Christ gave himself for me. So I want a God that I can talk to. I want a God that I can say, hey, Jesus, hey, Jesse. I like to fellowship with God. I found out that he likes to fellowship with me, that God is a personal God. People say, I wish I could talk to God. Well, he wish you could do. Crucified, sanctified, satisfied. When words fall from the lips of God, they're not promises, they're prophecies. I realize that God can be anywhere at any time if you're looking for him. When you focus on your priority, you eliminate all confusion. You're not looking at confusing things. You've got your mind set on one thing. It's to complete your destiny and reach your destination.
Order your copy today.
This telecast is copyrighted by Jesse Duplantis Ministries for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures or accounts without Jesse Duplantis Ministries' consent is strictly prohibited.